Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Apex Theater. And we have been met with another match. This is our 14 UTC match. Second is gonna see this is the second round of the Apex Theater, and joining me in the commentary booth is the lovely Philoxon once again. My name is Grammy Crayola, and you are watching another Project Hexagon production. Philoxon, how are you doing, man?
That's right, I'm doing better than ever. It's kind of hot in the room, but still we are here with you because if you guys noticed, we the suit us. Well, you know, we have that thing called the nation goals. Was that CDC commentates a match in full suit outfit. And well, it's exciting thing. So here we are, both me and Camille are in the full night.
Well, I'm gonna do it like how Renyo did it. If you want to pay money to watch us suffer in incrementally larger amounts of pain. For example, today we have to wear full body suits in the middle of lovely summer. It's summer all the time here in Singapore, but you get the gist. If you wanna come support what we do in exchange for us suffering for your enjoyment, do drop down by our Ko-Fi, but only donate, of course, if you are capable and have the means to do so. But anything any donation aside, let's take another spin back onto the ground. It's gonna be czeczotka versus Aronxzz and Philoxon. I think this matchup is very interesting. It's another EU matchup, and this one in sort of it's kind of more different from a lot of the matches that we've seen before. You know, a lot of the times in the Apex Theater we see all-rounders really prevail, but in this matchup, of course, both of these players are very well-rounded in their own rights. But there is a moderate preference in both of these players. You have czeczotka, who is typically known for being a very strong hard rock player, and you have Aronxzz, who's known for being a very strong gimmick and hidden player. So, I mean, that's it. It's going to be a very interesting tension to see both of these players undergo throughout this match, and perhaps that might dictate how a lot of the picks will go. And I mean, if I'm predicting well, I mean, playing into each of your own strengths and each of your opponent's weaknesses might be a very, very easy way to secure consistent back and forth point that perhaps might suggest that we have a match on our hands. But yeah, Philoxon, take us away with the bands.
Right, so looks like czeczotka, formerly known as Philomaster22, one of the oldest 6-digit rankers, decided to get rid of tapping 4, which is your DT tapping map, which is very reasonable because high BPM tapping is Philomaster's his biggest weakness, as well as Gimmick 3, which is Gimmick 3 is another like really low BPM, low AR testing map. I believe it's AR6, and also it is played with easy, so that's another really reasonable ban for them, because considering how well Aronxzz just plays those gimmick maps, yeah, this is definitely something that you would want to ban against them. But on the other hand, looks like Aronxzz is banning We Got It, which is tapping 1 map that we saw in our previous match. It's very stamina draining, and yeah, just based off that ban, it looks like Aronxzz just doesn't feel really well on tapping, which is kind of similar to what czeczotka has. Like I think they both have similar weaknesses, which is kind of cool. So it looks like their skill sets really do overlap, and because of that, we might see some breakpoints here and there, and I'm in for that.
Yep, that's right, but we are going to see our first set of bans coming in for all of our bans coming from both of these players. Pardon me. It's going to be Tap 4 and Gimmick 3 from czeczotka. Meanwhile, it's going to be Tap 1 and Act 1 for Aronxzz. Very interesting, might I, if I had to say so myself. Typically, Aronxzz is known for being stronger when it comes to the more controlly, the more outlandish tournament gimmicks. So to see them go for the Act 1 ban is rather interesting to me, although I do think Tap 1 makes a lot of sense. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Shishto going for those gimmick bands. I believe that tap 4 is a rhythmic gimmick map, and of course gimmick 3 is your HD easy HDDT. So obviously Philomaster really wants to play away from that as much as possible. But we are gonna see the first pick of the match. I believe this is going to actually be czeczotka's first pick, and we are going to see a hidden pick from Philomaster to kickstart this match. I mean, this has just been a whole bunch of surprises. I thought Philomaster was going to be the one to go away from hidden, but in fact, we're going to see him immediately tackle the boss on hidden, on his own playground, on his own basketball court. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see whether this pick from czeczotka will pay off for him.
I mean, yeah, look, this is kind of an old-gen versus new-gen D-ranker type of rivalry, and if you are czeczotka, you have played tournaments for like, I don't know, 3 years, you pretty much are capable of playing most of the skill sets, and this is why he just doesn't care what Aronxzz is able to play. He just picks what he feels comfortable on, and so far looks like they both are relatively comfortable on the map. Extra mode, we are really happy to see it played once again because the map is so hype, and the first KI is starting right now once again.
Yep, that's right. We are into the action, and this is where all the sliders start to come out. The finger control as well is very intense. And czeczotka is going to be the first one to miss, but so does Aronxzz. And with that miss, czeczotka actually has the score lead with a slight combo lead. But I mean, those chain misses from the misread from czeczotka instantly shifts the score back in favor of Aronxzz as we move into the next break. I mean, there is still half a map left, and it is still anyone's game. But I mean, it right now is looking very good for Aronxzz just off the bat of the accuracy. But more misreads coming in, more misses from Aronxzz does keep things close.
An accuracy difference is the only thing that's keeping him from losing, but even with that, Philomaster is going to be taking over the lead, but not with another break. This last KI is going to be detrimental. This is the hardest part of the map, and soon we are going to be faced with the div spike of the map. Aronxzz is recovering, but will he hit that is the question, and looks like he's almost assessing that pattern, but once again it's the last slider that he broke on. But the damage has been done. It's 50k score difference, and it looks like it's a crazy breakpoint from Aronxzz. The map outcome was really unpredictable until the last KI, and this is how it came out.
Yep, that's right. Once again, I wasn't too sure about this pick from czeczotka going into a hidden pick right at the start of the match. Usually you want your first pick to be that consistent pick that you know you can win. So the fact that we are seeing czeczotka go in for a hidden map, obviously being one of his more overarching weaknesses against Aronxzz, and who is known for their hidden ability, definitely baffles me. And with that said, it does show Aronxzz gonna win out czeczotka, getting that first breakpoint on Philomaster's first pick.
Yeah, man, and now Aronxzz is really gonna show off his skill sets by having his first pick, which we don't know yet, but oh wait, never mind, we do know the pick. It is gimmick 2. It's the high CS gimmick, which is also relatively low AR.
Yeah, I believe this is the first time that I'm seeing this pick come out, and this is definitely a very interesting pick. Philopson, remind me, I believe this is no mod if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, it is no mod because our first two gimmick maps, they are both no mod. The first one being CS1 and this one being CS7, so you know they're really polarized.
Polarizing, right?
Yeah, that's right. But this map not only has that super high CS, but also even some overlap. So you could consider it a no mod, a no mod 5 type of gimmick map in your average slot pool. But here it is gimmick 2, and the map is really tricky. And so far we haven't seen anyone FC in the map, so. Maybe this time we will see some FCs because we got some really correct players in the lobby today.
Yeah, but it's gonna be 3R2 duality. CS7, of course, being the main difficulty factor of this map, and instantly we already see a huge difference in terms of comfort coming from Aronxzz over czeczotka. The accuracy lead is already 10%. perhaps it's the AR that's really playing to Aronxz's favor, because czeczotka is a hard rock player. He's no stranger to these weird precision patterns, but in tandem with the leading element given by that AR 8.3, it really does prove to be a challenge. Meanwhile, Aronxz, despite finding that miss, is still cruising just that bit more ahead in terms of their score. Just all thanks to their accuracy, pardon me.
Yeah, that's right. Looks like Aronxzz know what he is doing. Despite the combo advantage that czeczotka has, it is the accuracy that is saving Aronxzz and giving him a crazy lead, even though he doesn't have that much of a combo. So yeah, I just must say, well, Aronxzz is probably one of the most dedicated, if not the most dedicated player in the Epic Theater event. Just like considering how well he thinks about his opponents, how much he analyzes them, I think he knows like all the skill sets that Fieldmaster has. And so far looks like he knows what he's doing, but with that break, it's gonna be a bit more promising for Fieldmaster.
Whoa. Things are getting dangerous, and it's getting dangerous fast. 8 accuracy difference be damned. czeczotka is running the extra mile with that almost 400 combo, looking to draw that scoreboard as much as possible in favor, and it looks like it's gonna flip. Aronxzz finds another miss as well last quarter, but czeczotka finds the miss. And now that accuracy from Aronxzz is really going to play a huge role in maintaining that score lead, bring it back to his side. But if Aronxzz keeps on breaking like that, I mean, Fieldmaster still definitely has a chance. The square shape patterns are coming in. 10k score difference in favor of czeczotka right now, and it's gonna be close. Last 8 of the map, 9k, 8k, but as the last slider comes out, ladies and gentlemen, czeczotka doing the impossible when it seemed as though he was not even close to winning the point. Combo prevails through all. 8% ag lead be damned. czeczotka just takes that right in his face and slaps it out of Aronxz's hands. It's gonna be breakpoint for breakpoint.
Man, I'm getting deja vu from the last match. Things are happening the same way once again. And once again, we have a Polish player in the lobby. Is there a coincidence? I don't think so.
Oh my god, bro. They can't keep doing
Oh, okay. Okay, these matches are keeping everyone really active. We don't know what will Fieldmaster decide to pick, because just remembering the skill sets and considering how much they played, how they carried Poland in 6 EC on that 5.8 star rating pool, which is the same star rating that this pool has. I believe they are feeling comfortable on most of the maps, and even on the best skill sets that Aronxzz has, which we just saw on the previous map. Fieldmaster will definitely be able to put up a great fight.
Yep, that is right, but we are going to be looking at what czeczotka will be responding with. Obviously, the hidden pick wasn't quite the play, so it looks like they are going to be going into a aim 2. This is going to be an alt pick. Very interesting. czeczotka opting to go for the control picks against Aronxzz, perhaps playing off Aronxz's ban on Act 1 at the beginning of the match. Perhaps he's identifying a alt weakness in Aronxzz and is looking to exploit it as much as possible. But interestingly enough, czeczotka is still continuing to play in the hidden zone, still playing on Aronxz's court, perhaps feeling a bit confident, a bit dicey from that point that from that break point he just won last map.
And looks like czeczotka is trying to redeem himself, and I'm pretty sure he's more than capable of. But you always need to remember who you are playing against. You're up against Aronxzz, the player who participated in literally every single festival event, the player who probably gained a lot of experience from both 6EC and those 6WC festival events. He knows how to do things. He has been a captain for a lot of those festival events, and he's been really popping off throughout all those festival stuff. And now he is faced with another great challenge, because Well, he played against so many tier 1 players, against so many tier 2 players, and I think just because of how well he is prepared, he's not gonna give up so fast.
There's one thing I have to give Aronxzz credit for is he's definitely a very very committed player. He's he practices a lot and he's just overall a very committed player to his craft, right? And that's where his incredibly fast improvement comes from. Definitely not comparable to czeczotka, who is a lot more laid back in their practice. But for what it's worth, they seem to be very prepared for this matchup. But we'll have to see how Q goes. Right now, both players neck and neck, both assessing the map. So it's shaping up to be a very close pick.
Man, wait, how are they both so comfortable?
Yeah, what the hell? Like, where was this last round? Where was this last round?
Yeah, where was this? They both even assessing those linear patterns. Okay, finally, czeczotka dropped some 100. Okay, we curse them. Who cares? Okay, no.
Okay, alright. Yeah. Just put the bag in the prize. Put the bag in the prize. But we jump into the first KI, and I mean, this is where the aim really starts to ramp up. This is where your aim control and your aim agility needs to be put to the test. And for what it's worth, Aronxzz is holding that combo lead, but Aronxzz finds a bit of a miss, again a bit of an unfortunate timing. But nonetheless, czeczotka is now looking to widen to draw that scoreboard more and more towards the left side. Although the accuracy on Aronxzz is on Aronxzz's side, not so much now with that miss from Aronxzz. And as we move out of this KI, czeczotka now is looking to steal back that lead, shifting it very slowly but surely towards his side.
Man, they're both so good on the map. It's 98.6 accuracy for both of them, but Aronxzz surprisingly gonna be finding another break. And is this a shake that I'm seeing from his cursor?
Oh, that's really bad. Aronxzz finding a bunch of misses as well, but czeczotka does quell the bleeding just a little bit. But we're moving into the next KI of the map, and I mean, it is equally as intensive here as the previous sections. The aim agility required, the snap aim required, the aim speed required is so incredibly intense. czeczotka does find a miss that's gonna give Aronxzz some time to breathe, but that's it. We still have a half of a map left, and czeczotka definitely needs to be kept on his toes. But Aronxzz finds that miss as well, and it is still in favor of czeczotka as we move into the break section.
Man, the misses are coming from the players back and forth. Like, you cannot really predict who will break first. Oh my god, and both of them cannot bring, cannot just hold a decent amount of combo. They're not going over the 200 combo mark. It's always like 100 combo and then they keep breaking. And this is why the score difference is still only 30k. Because the accuracy as well is really matched by both of the players. And this is the third KI. We will see how this will determine the winner of the map.
That's right. A bit of silence, a bit of calm before the storm, before it's full thrust into the final KI. czeczotka 300 combo and counting. Aronxzz trailing right behind his tail with that 200 combo. Last quarter of the map, dead even in terms of accuracy. czeczotka proving us all wrong. He is the man to go for when it comes to these hidden alt maps. Definitely not expected, and definitely not expecting him to pull that right out of his ass, but he is doing it right here, right now. It is just neck and neck in terms of the combo. No one giving an inch to each other. Aronxzz just waiting for the opportunity to be given from czeczotka, but he is not backing down.
Man, Aronxzz was the player that no one from tier 2 wanted to pick. This is the reason why Philomaster got paired up against them, because he was just the last to pick and there was no choice. Because everyone was afraid of Aronxzz, but Philomaster just proven that he is not afraid of anything, and this is gonna be another point for him. Even though Aronxzz just recovered really well, almost 600 combo, but when you look at Philomaster, it's 650 combo and a crazy accuracy as well, which allowed him to defend his own pick, and it's not gonna be a breakpoint this time over.
That's right, Philoxen. What a performance from czeczotka. I mean, my scouting, my knowledge of all these players back in the day, be damned. czeczotka is a demon on Hidden, and it's really putting into context why they decided to go for that Tech 2 pick at the very beginning. You know, perhaps that was just an underperformance because this is a stellar performance. 500k on this aim 2 map is definitely nothing to scoff at, but we're going aim for aim. It's gonna be aim 3 from Aronxzz, and interestingly enough, I believe this is a hard rock pick. Is that right, Philoxen?
Yeah, that's right. And in fact,
Wow.
it's CS 6.5. It's CS 6.5 and it's 4 minutes long.
Wait, that is so interesting. I mean, Aronxzz has lost his last pick on another precision map, Gimmick 2. So it's very interesting to see how they're still continuing to stick to their guns, even though they missed the last time they tried them, right? Going precision for precision on Philomaster's supposed strong suit, Hard Rock, right? It's going to be very interesting to see how Amoko goes, but perhaps Aronxzz has something up their sleeves, just like how Philomaster did.
Yeah, man. Speaking of the map, which is starting right now, it's more of a like your generic consistency slider aim type of map. With the only exception that, well, as a cherry on top, it's CS 6.5, which is gonna be really hard to aim. But we know both of the players, we know Aronxzz, we know czeczotka for their consistency skills. Those skills are the ones that they just help them to win a lot of tournaments and get a lot of podium places in other tourneys. So this is a great rivalry. Both players are really comfortable on that map. So once again, this is gonna be really intense, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of those maps that can very well come down to accuracy. And as well as this map features a whole lot of weird... This song is very weird. The sliders are massive and they're very, very scary to hit. Despite the jumps being relatively slow, like the accuracy and the focus that you need. It's very easy to lose focus because the song is so long and the song is so slow. And we just see czeczotka being the first one to find that miss. Aronxzz now holding that accuracy and combo lead going into the second half of this KI, second quarter of the map as well. And Aronxzz is showing us what he has to offer, why he decided to choose this map.
Yeah, Aronxzz definitely surprising us with, first of all, his performance, and second of all, his pick, because I'm gonna say this is the first time that Aim 3 got picked in our Epic Theater event. No one before him had enough guts to just pick the map, but he did that. He knows what he is doing, and it is paying off really well. 97% accuracy FC so far. The map is really long, so that might, yeah, the FC might be broken soon enough, but still the damage has been done. It's 120k score difference, and it's only growing.
Yeah, that's right. This map, above all else, is a nerve control map because, you know, it is on these precision maps where holding your focus, holding your nerves is all the more important, and this map plays to your focus so much. So many large sliders, so many tiny slider ticks, tiny leniencies that you need to hit lest you lose combo. And of course the speed of the song doesn't help at all, right? It's so easy to lose focus when the jumps are this slow, when the precision is this snappy and this demanding. But right now, Aronxzz is just putting up an absolute masterclass. czeczotka trying his best to recover from that miss, but I mean, Aronxzz just with the absolute dominant streak, going into the second third of the map, completely unfazed by all of the nerves that this map might be throwing at him right now.
Yeah, man, and czeczotka is not even doing bad.
Oh,
like, oh my god. They just traded their combos. It's a combo reset. But if you look at czeczotka's score, you realize that it's not bad at all. And against most of those Epic Theater players, that would be a great threat, but not when it comes to Aronxzz. Because this man already FC'd 3/4 of the map. Maybe he broke, but still, this is a crazy performance for him. And his accuracy has only been growing up. It went from 96 to now approaching 98. This performance is just amazing me.
Yep, that's right. And I think Philoxen is a very good place to say that we are now 2-2, tied up, breakpoint for breakpoint, pick for pick. Both of these players are not giving an inch, and they're all pulling out their unique gun sets. We probably didn't see, you know, perhaps it's bad scouting, but I'd say this is honestly pretty damn surprising coming out from both these players. Really, they're just sticking to what they know they can do, ignoring their opponent's strength overall. And Aronxzz and Fieldmaster are just really surprising us with a lot of these picks, and I'm all here for it. But with that, we have come to the long-awaited end of Omoko by Wolpis Carter.
A nice score for Aaron. But yeah, looks like both players know and that they are aware of the skill sets of their opponent, but they just don't care. They pick what they feel comfortable on mostly, and not what their opponent is weak at. Because this is the tendency that I see. Because yeah, once again, Filmmaster did a really great job on that AIM 3 map, 350k on a CS 6.5 consistency, precision, 4-minute long map is a really great score. But it's just that Aronxzz is more comfortable, and this is what it all comes down to. It's now 2-2, and Filmmaster gets another choice.
Yep, that is right. We are going to go back to the drawing board, and right now we are comfortably into the sort of mid-game section. This is where your picks start to become a bit more dicey, and of course, when the format is this constrained, when there's this little points to lose, you need to be on your toes. But we are gonna see Tech 1 being picked. It is the hardest map in the Tech pool. It's gonna be Facto drifting on the Celestial Sea. I'm so excited for this map.
That's right. This is the only map in the Tech pool. This is the map that players struggle the most on, because Tech 2 and Tech 3, some people even have seen Tech 3, and some people approached and almost have seen Tech 2. But when it comes to this map, Tech 1, I think the highest score that we've seen was like 400k or something, which is not a lot. And let's see if both Filmmaster and Aronxzz will be able to surpass that 400k score mark.
Yep, I'd say that the main difficulty aspect of this map is going to be the very wonky sliders, the very weird rhythms, and the, of course, cursor control that you need throughout this map. And also, you know, with slider tech, there is a underrated amount of reading that goes into it. The density is very difficult to read, not just the note density, but the rhythmic density as well, because of all the sliders, you know, coming in on weird rhythms. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into Facto drifting on the Celestial Sea.
And the first Kia is gonna start right now. And Aronxzz is gonna be finding the first break on the buzz slider, but that is traded out by Filmmaster. Both players once again finding a break. The accuracy is what's gonna matter right now, because Aronxzz is having the lead. It's 6% accuracy difference. Filmmaster breaking once again and again, which is allowing Aronxzz to get the early advantage, but not with another break. It's only 20k score difference, and right now Filmmaster has a small combo advantage, but the second Ki is gonna
anyone's game at this juncture. Aronxzz really only having the score lead because of that accuracy lead that he secured in the beginning, but anything can change right now. We're in the more, you know, trap section of the map, the more dubstep section of the map, and Aronxzz is now holding that combo lead after that miss from czeczotka. And right now, that scoreline is increasing in favor of Aronxzz slowly but surely. 44k. But I mean, a miss can still turn the tides very, very soon. And as the scoreboard opens, the players know what is at stake. This is Filmmaster's pick again, so the pressure is on to perform. But Aronxzz is giving him a run for his money.
And the worst part for Filmmaster is this. Now it's just the free combo section up until the very end of the map. There is really nothing else to hit, like, which is like really difficult, because that second Ki was the last really hard thing on the map. Now it's just your consistency, and well, if you don't have that, then it's gonna be really, really hard for you to win the map. And Filmmaster really needs to hope that Aronxzz finds that miss, but Aronxzz seems really comfortable on that, yeah, like really easy kind of a KI section, which I believe both players are gonna hit, and this is gonna be a breakpoint for Aronxzz.
Yep, that's right. Just kickstart the mid-game. Aronxzz puts out a statement against Filmmaster, comfortably winning his third pick, I believe, and putting another point on the board for himself. Now the pressure is on for czeczotka to find a way to match that breakpoint later down the line. And Aronxzz, comfortable as ever, immediately going for tech 3.
Oh, wait, interesting. Wait, what is tech 3?
Tech 3 is I believe cheat codes VIP. The Z-shaped jumps.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, the light tech, right? Not like light tech, but it does test multiple skill sets, because at the beginning of the map you will be faced with a lot of short 190 BPM streams, and you will be followed by them by, I don't know, like, yeah, throughout the entirety of the map. And of course the KIs are the juiciest part of the map. Because, well, if you haven't still seen them, then it's just those like really long sliders combined with those geometrical aim patterns.
Yep, that's right. This map also has a very big density threshold as well as an AR threshold. AR 10.1, definitely not what most of these players are used to. But right now, Aronxzz taking this map off to a very good start for himself, securing an almost 20% score lead for himself. But Aronxzz does find a miss in the build-up section. czeczotka just seems to be that much more comfortable on this AR, probably due to, you know, their experience in hard rock. But, you know, the real grit of the map comes in the KIs, we will be seeing very soon.
Man, the accuracy for Aronxzz is just saving his life right now. Because Fieldmaster is still FC, but he's not dropping accuracy like he did before. Anyway, the first KI is starting and both players are feeling really comfortable, barely dropping any 100s, and both are just nailing those jumps. What is going on right now? Yeah, Fieldmaster is gaining back his accuracy, but still it's not enough to beat out Aronxzz's accuracy, but it just doesn't matter because of the full combo that Fieldmaster has.
Yep, that's right, the pressure is still on. You know, once again, accuracy be damned. Fieldmaster showing us that Osu is an aim game. It's not a rhythm game whatsoever. czeczotka currently hitting that 600 combo threshold, already putting the pressure on Aronxzz to perform, moving into this last KI, and time is running out. 3 minutes left on, a third of the map, a quarter of the map left on the clock. And as the final few sliders come in the build-up, the pressure is building. Will czeczotka be able to run all the way towards the end in spite of that 3% ag lead? Final KI, the final geometric patterns come in, and czeczotka is absolutely swinging, racing towards the last quarters of the map. Aronxzz can't even begin to make a comeback unless czeczotka gives him the opportunity, but it needs to come soon because time is running out.
But I don't think this is gonna be enough, because this is the ending spinner of the map. And man, this is just crazy because Aaron didn't do bad at all. It's just a reverse choke. But even one miss at the beginning is gonna be crucial when you're playing against such a D-ranker as Fieldmaster. He's like, this man is so consistent when it comes to those aim, just those jumps and those tag patterns. And this is once again gonna be a break point. The match score is now 3-3. I don't think I have expected this matchup to go that close.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it is real. The pressure is unreal, right, for Loxon? Both players going toe-to-toe with the breakpoints, with the matching each other in terms of both breakpoints and pick wins. So, I mean, it's really up to where this match goes moving forward. But czeczotka picking the gimmick map? What the hell are we doing?
I mean, let's be honest. It's not exactly a gimmick map.
That's true.
The only gimmick part about the map is the like really low CS. Is like CS1. The circles are like that fucking big. So even I couldn't miss on that. But I think this map is mainly in the pool because of the song itself. Because you know, it's Leaf Mope. Those Geometry Dash players who know about that Geometry Dash level named Peaceful do really know the song. But if you still don't know the song, well, the thing is, it's just cursed, and you
should watch the music video on YouTube. You should watch the music video on YouTube. But yeah, I believe this was I believe this is a BMS of Fighter submission from Leaf. and I believe it plays very, very well in that composition. So, you know, do check out the creator. The music video is very good. But anyways, silly song out of the way. We will be getting into the interesting section of the map very, very soon. But right now, both players sort of neck and neck, and it's to be expected on this high, of course, on this low CS map. Shouldn't be too difficult to be consistent, but Aronxzz does find a miss right before.
The unsettling part is certain right now. No one breaking on that bus later, which is good, but Aronxzz finding a break before that. Though now we're gonna be faced with truly the hardest section of the map, I believe, because we will be faced with a lot of tapping, but Philomaster is just breaking on that. This is what I'm talking about. The structural reading on that map is just wild. Both players are breaking, but not Aronxzz, to be fair. It's now 20k score different. Oh my god, it might be.
Oh my gosh!
Wait,
it's so close!
Oh my god.
The accuracy from czeczotka is absolutely killing him right now. 5% ag lead in favor of Aronxzz, but still the score lead remains in favor of Philomaster right now. But that miss from Philomaster might make things a bit more interesting. You need to keep as much combo as you can. Moving to the ending section, last 8 of the map, and the scoreline shifts in favor of Aronxzz, and the cheerful music pipes up as Aronxzz moving out of absolute nightmare fuel.
It's all gonna come down to the last section. No one missing, everyone assessing that map, and Aronxzz is gonna be the one securing another fucking breakpoint. It was so close, just from the beginning. Those 2 minutes of the map were like the most intense thing I've seen in a while. But just because of accuracy, purely, Aronxzz managed to lock in that 4th point.
Wow. I mean, I was not expecting that close of a pick at all, but it's good that, I mean, this is why the map is in a pool. It's such a unique map. It is like reaction reading. It is crazy. The overall map, the song is crazy itself. And I mean, this map is a perfect representation of, you know, what this map had to offer. But with that said, we will be moving on to the final pick of the match, and it's gonna be Act 2 to end it off. What a boss battle of a song, right? I mean, this, if Philomaster had to go out on a song, this is a phenomenal song to go out on. But that's it. I'm sure czeczotka is more than willing to give us a match. And ladies and gentlemen, at the end of Tatsuka no Tsurugi, we will either be seeing a tiebreaker or we will be seeing Aronxzz move forward in the 3rd round of the Apex Theater. I am so excited. Philosopher, run us down what this map is about.
Alright, so this is your average mag tech map, but with the exception of the fact that, well, it is high BPM. It's 210 BPM bursty tech. So, and you know, when it comes down to tech with Hardlock, you know that the OD requirement is gonna be really, really high. So that accuracy is gonna matter a lot for both Aronxzz and Philomaster. And I'm really scared for Philomaster right now because I know that in terms of finger control, he is not as strong as Aronxzz. So he is gonna be taking the kind of bad side here.
Yeah, will Philomaster be able to give us that fabled tiebreaker that we were denied from in our matchup from Satori Depon and Kurtuba? Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final pick of this matchup. Here we go.
Yeah, right off the bat, Aronxzz dropped a lot of accuracy on those first bursts, but now he has recovered and the accuracy difference is only now 2%. Both players are F-seen, which is really impressive, but it doesn't matter as long as it's just accuracy win condition. The accuracy gap is shrinking, it's now only 1%. Aronxzz really keeping up with Philomaster, and Philomaster is not doing bad at all. It's 90% versus 89. Oh my god.
It is so close. I mean, remember, ladies and gentlemen, the accuracy is what we're looking at here in this Act 2 pick. And right now, it is just a measly 1% accuracy separating both these two players. Aronxzz doing a very good job maintaining the accuracy in the latter half of the map. In fact, Aronxzz does overtake czeczotka with a few unlucky egg drops from Philomaster. But the next KI is coming up. The spinners are coming in. The adrenaline is building up. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the Last KI!
Both players assessing that long burst, but now the tech part is kicking in. The KI, both players are nailing that still double FC, but Philomaster is dropping a lot of accuracy. Now 5% accuracy difference. Eric's really running away from him with that crazy accuracy advantage. They're both nailing the sliders, but it's not enough for Philomaster. He really needs to see Aronxzz get a lot of those 100s on those 210 BPM bursts, which I don't think Aronxzz is gonna be getting anytime soon.
And the scoreboard opens up. Philomaster knows what is at stake. A 5% ag lead in favor of Aronxzz. Last quarter of the map. I don't know if there's gonna be enough time, ladies and gentlemen. Both players racing towards the end, holding on to their combos for dear life. But Aronxzz is just that much more comfortable when it comes to the finger control. Last 8 of the map. Egg drops coming from Philomaster, and I think it is too late for anything to come out. We need to see chain misses from Aronxzz for Philomaster even begin to think about it. But ladies and gentlemen, Aronxzz will be moving forward in the Apex Theater, denying Philomaster that tiebreaker.
And this is a double FC. This is a double FC. Imagine losing one FC in the map of such caliber. Like, this is a crazy performance from Philomaster, but unfortunately for him, it's not the score, but it's the accuracy. And Aaron just popping off, playing out of his mind. Last time he did slider break on that last long slider, which, yeah, was a really unfortunate choke, but this time around, it's the FC 900k score, 92.91% accuracy, and he's gonna be D1 advancing to the third round of our Epic Theater.
That's right. Congratulations once again to Aronxzz for, a very, very solid performance going up against a higher ranked opponent, mind you. And unfortunately, we will be saying goodbye to Philomaster. Unfortunately, no tiebreaker for both of us today, but it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be inviting over Philomaster, I believe, to join the VC for a quick interview. I believe he is ready to go, so we're just gonna drag him over real quick, Floxen, if you don't mind. Let's hear a few words from the man himself.
Yeah, we are dragging him in. He will be here in a couple of seconds. But yeah, we do have a couple of questions to ask him, and there he is. Welcome, Philomaster. How are you feeling, man?
Good morning. Unlucky, I guess. I can tag, and he picks accuracy win condition as the last pick. It's just unlucky.
Yeah, man, fair enough. And considering you FC'd the map, what was your reaction at the end? Because I know it's really unfortunate and unlucky.
Yeah, I was surprised we both FC. It's kind of a hard map to FC. There are some weird patterns in it. So nice to see both of us getting a good score. But yeah, win con is up, so not much I could do.
Yeah, that's right, Philomaster. You were the last pick player. You were the player with the last pick. Or you didn't even get a chance to pick your opponent yesterday, right?
That's
so what
correct,
were your thoughts going into your matchup against Aronxzz, who is like far and away one of the scariest player in tier 3?
I was excited, honestly. I wanted
Really?
to play Aaron, for quite some time. So, and I don't believe we ever get a chance to meet each other in bracket. So that was a nice matchup. I always wanted.
Yeah, and I'm honestly really surprised as to how many tools you brought out during this match. I definitely wasn't expecting you opting to go hidden against Aronxzz, right? Were you expecting anything from your hidden picks? Were you looking to catch him off guard, looking to break his confidence? What was going through your mind when you were preparing your picks for this match?
Honestly, I just played through the pool and liked one song, so I picked it and protected it. That was my thought.
Right. How did you feel when you were playing gimmick 1, right, and you saw that the scoreline was that close? Were you nervous going into the last pick? Was it kind of Drover? Did you Doomer? How was it?
Honestly, I didn't have many picks left because I knew that I would lose on accuracy on all of the accuracy maps, and tapping. Yeah, you know how my tapping is. It's not that great. I was surprised he didn't pick it.
Yeah. But overall, I think you did honestly very, very well. I was almost worried that Aronxzz was just going to completely stomp them, but you had a lot of moments where you really shined. I think the gimmick two pick in particular, you were incredible on that map. And I'm sure there are a bunch of other picks as well. That's just not coming to my head. Was there any reason why you didn't really want to pick into Hard Rock throughout this match?
I feel not good playing lately, so
Hmm,
Hard Rock is off the menu for me. Also, double
I
time.
see.
Speed and fast reading is not something I can play right now. So yeah.
Ah.
Fair
I see,
enough.
I see. Very interesting. Um, but yeah, do you have anything else to add about perhaps, how you were going into the matchup? What were your thoughts of Aaron XZ going into the matchup? Did you think that you would lose the match? Do you think it would have been close? Like, what were you thinking?
Honestly, I was expecting it to be close, we just played. I was expecting him to pick more into tapping because
Mm-hmm.
I believed that he would do his part and do his research and just tapping abuse me. But it was nice to see that we played a variety of maps.
Yeah,
And yeah, I was honestly a bit scared for me for myself, but it's nice that I ended up with three points, I believe, to my
I
name,
see.
or two.
Yeah. Yeah, you did very, very well, I'd say. I mean, 3 to 5 is definitely nothing to scoff at. And had you won the RNG pick on Gimmick 1, it would have gone to tiebreak, and that's a whole nother story. So, yeah,
Yeah.
huge props to you. Last question. What?
Mhm.
Why aren't you playing 6WC, bro? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what the, bro? I'm gonna eat you, bro. Oh my
You want
days.
you
That's
want
a
an
good
honest
question.
answer or the funny
Uh,
one?
go for the funny one first.
Because your website sucks and I couldn't sign up.
No way.
That's
No way,
true. That's
bro.
true. Yeah,
Uh,
but give us the honest answer. Honestly.
honest answer: if I get into college, I won't be here for the 6WC.
Ah.
So
Oh shit.
yeah, so personal, I
Oh,
guess.
that's a
And
real
I
shame. I
didn't
would
want
have
to
loved
take
to
this
see you play.
slot from any Polish guys that would wanted to play, right?
Hmm.
That it
Hmm.
just wouldn't be fair to them to show up to one or two matches and dip.
Ah,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Wait, I was so sad when I saw that you did. I mean, you got cucked out of participating last year, and I was really hoping that you'd show up for this one. But honestly, it
don't
is what it is.
don't bring
Huge
it up,
respect.
man.
Nah, nah, nah. I mean, huge respects to you for like making way for the new six-digit players. I mean, life is life, and I totally respect your decision. But I mean, do you have any last words to say to the stream before we jump away for a quick intermission?
Thank you all for watching, and remember, cheer for your own country in the tournament, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much,
having me.
Master. Yep.
Bye bye.
Mhm.
Okay,
Thank
then
you so
take
much,
care.
Pillow Master. Goodbye. But
Oof.
yeah, I think with that, we will be switching away, and we're gonna be taking a quick break. Philoxen, could you remind us what matches we have lined up for us down at 15 UTC very soon in 5 minutes?
Yep. At 15 UTC, we are you're gonna have the matchup of Camel Smarko versus Kalenjak, and it will be followed by the match at 16 UTC, which is gonna be Akayu versus Tian Ling.
Oh my gosh, the interesting matches are to come. I think if these were exciting, the matches that are coming after this will be all the more exciting. You have Temu Smako versus Kalenjak, two of some of the best players from the two best countries in the six-digit World Cup. I mean, the US versus the Philippines. That will be a match to watch. So if you are interested in seeing that, I mean, hop on by. 5 minutes later, we're gonna do a quick swap of casting. For the second half of today, we'll be having Starry and Aquatic Starry making his casting debut, as well as Aquatic, who I'm sure you guys are familiar with, casted yesterday with Philoxen. But yeah, with that, Philoxen, do you have anything else to add to the stream before we sign off?
No, I believe this is gonna be it. The last thing after the last two matches of today, the round 3 and the bracket stage will happen on the next weekend on Saturday and Sunday respectively, and the round 3 draft will be done sometime throughout the weekday, like yeah, some weekday of the next week. But for now, yeah, I believe we can finish the stream and pass it to our co-casters.
Yep, with that, ladies and gentlemen, my name has been Gammy Crayola. His name has been Philoxen. Do stay tuned if you want to catch the exciting matches that we have lined up for you in just about 4 minutes. We're going to do a quick intermission, quick stop of commentators. But until then, this has been Project Hexagon, and we'll see you in the second half. Goodbye.
Bye.